With your Voice Over Match Dailycast for today, Wednesday, September 4th. I'm Chris Lanning from NeighborhoodStage.com. Now again, on episode 12 of the Voice Over Match podcast this week, my guest was Peter Stewart, and we continued the interview that I'd started with him on episode 11. Now, on today's clip from the Voice Over Match podcast, Peter discusses some tips that you can follow to keep your voice healthy.
Absolutely. You've really got to look after your health, and we could spend another whole podcast on this because this is something which does cross over from whether you're news reading or presenting a radio or a TV show to podcasting or voiceovers and all that kind of thing. But your vocal health is really important. Warm-ups, for example. I know it sounds strange, but don't just go into your studio and start recording your voiceover demo. You really need to warm up. Play with your voice. Don't push it and hurt it, but see where it can go. One of my favorite songs, you're now going to be listening to this in your head. Remember Elvis and Way Down? He goes way down, doesn't he, in that particular song? Now, don't push your voice. If you're going to be singing along to that, don't push it so it hurts. Don't strain it, but just see where your voice can go, how low it can go or how high it can go. Bronski Beat. Do you remember Bronski Beat? When were they around? In the late 80s, early 90s? Do you remember the song Tell Me Why? That goes really high. So again, don't force it. Don't strain your voice. Don't hurt your voice. Make silly sounds, do imitations, swoop your voice. Don't screech and scream, but just go up and down. See where your voice can go. Have a little bit of a warm up, but also breathe properly. And when I say breathe properly, through your nose rather than through your mouth. Obviously, and I just breathed in through my mouth just then as it happens. Your nose is a filter, obviously, and that's going to filter out the particles in the air, but it's also going to warm up the air as it goes into your system. So that's important. Breathing through your mouth is going to not work as well. Make sure that your throat is well lubricated with water, not milk, not alcohol, when you're about to do a voiceover, that kind of thing. Smoking, fewer and fewer people are smoking nowadays, but that was always a bit of a problem. Yes, it might give you a gravelly voice for your voiceover career, but I would suggest that your voiceover career would probably be quite short because of the amount of smoke that you might be inhaling.
Now, tomorrow on the Voice Over Match Dailycast, we will wrap up this discussion with Peter Stewart with a little more tips on keeping your voice healthy. Now, don't forget, you can find out more about the Voice Over Match podcast at voiceovermatch.com. With your Voice Over Match Dailycast for today, I'm Chris Lanning from NeighborhoodStage.com. Have a great day.